Om. 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 Om Bhadram Karneभिः शृणुयाम देवा Bhadram Pashyemakshभिर्यजत्रा स्थिरैरङ्गैः स्तुष्ट्वागुंसस्तनोभिः व्यशेम देवैतं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ओम शांति शांति शांति। मुंडकोपनिषद सेकंड मुंडक सेकंड फर्स्ट खंड 10th मंत्र। पुरुष एवेदं विश्वं कर्म तपः ब्रह्म परामृतम् एतद्यो वेद निहितं गुहायां सः अविद्या ग्रंथिं विकरतीह सौम्य। The entire creation, Srishti, is born of Purusha, Akshara Purusha, the Nirguna Brahma called Akshara. This was described in detail. This statement of Upanishad, if you don't scrutinize it, it appears as Akshara Brahma was there, from there it is Jagat is born. From prayer and children are born. From the plants, seeds and further plants are born. It appears like that. Only when you don't take into account what Akshara Purusha is. As defined earlier, Akshara Purusha is the entity which can never get subject to change. Avikari, at the same time, Nishkriya, actionless, inactive. From such an entity which cannot undergo any change, modification, nothing can be born. This is a fact. You have to know this. And yet, Shruti says, Veda says, is born. Then you have to consider the statement that the Srishti is born in light of what is the nature of Akshara Purusha as something which is unchangeable, avikriya, nirvikari. Means here is an instance wherein the entity doesn't undergo any change in itself and at the same time appears to be something else. such instances are available to us in the world. A rope, being all the time rope, may appear as a snake for a person who has not seen it properly for want of light. A shell may appear as a piece of silver without any change in itself. Such creation are possible, and what you call this as? This is vivarta creation. Vivarta means swarupa aparityagena, rupantara apatti, without giving its true nature, acquiring as it were, appearing as if something else. So also, this means that Akshara Purusha Brahma can never change, and yet Srishti appears to be there, and the Jagat appears as if born. So technically, this is called as what? Mithya. Mithya doesn't mean it is not experienced. Mithya doesn't mean it is not perceived. Because it is perceived, because it is experienced, and yet in reality it is not there, therefore it is called mithya. It becomes very difficult to understand unless Shraddha is there. That's why Shraddha is necessary. How can you say the Jagat 24/7 we are experiencing and we are getting lashes and trashes is false? Again, false means what? Not experience. Experience. But experience is not the criterion of reality. You do experience your dream, but you are a very wise person when you wake up. Hey, it was all false. Is it not? Do you need any training for that? No. When a child afterwards knows a boy or a girl, no, it's just like that. So, therefore, for this, Chandogya gives a phrase, Vacharambano vikaro namadheya. Whatever vikara in terms of name and form appears is only at the tip of your tongue. Truly, what is there is only Akshara Parva Purusha. So, from that standpoint, you say, look, this Jagat that you are experiencing is nothing but Akshara Purusha only in this sense. Not that it has become modified, for the seed the tree has come, from parent the children are come, not that way. Being Akshara Purusha Brahma all along appears as if this Jagat. So that's what he said. The Purushaha eva idam Vishwa. Idam Vishwa. This Jagat. Everything. Purushaha eva. It is nothing but Purusha only. Now, in fact, this phrase is referred in Brahma Sutra 1, 2, 23. Adrishyanvadhirikarana. Also in Brahma Sutra 1, 3, 1. Dvadhyadhikarana. It says like this. Shruti says, Jagat, this Jagat is nothing but Purusha. From Purusha, Jagat is born. Elsewhere, Chandogya. Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. Everything indeed is what Brahma only. These statements of the Shruti are not meant to give the validity of reality to Jagat. Jagat is Brahma, there Brahma is Satya, Jagat is also Satya. No. See, as the statement appears, both are equated. Jagat, Akshara Brahma. From Akshara Brahma, Jagat is born. Both are one and the same. But it is not to tell that the Jagat is as real as the Brahma. Because Jagat depends on Brahma, Brahma doesn't depend on Jagat. Jagat comes and goes, Brahma always remains. That comes and goes, that appears and disappears, is false. That always is real. So therefore, in the bhasha of this 136, yes, in the bhasha, you see there, but in the bhasha of 136, Bhashakara clarifies that. See, Sarvam Brahma, as told here, Purusha eva idam Vishwa. Same thing. Meaning is different. Words are different, meaning is one that's it. Idam Vishwam, Vidrashya Jagat, he is Purusha, means Brahma. Sarvam Brahma. See, this is what is called technically as Samanadhikaranya. Two words are equated. They are placed in the same locus. Two words having two different meanings are equated. It says, such you say, Sarvam Brahma iti, very important thing. Sarvam Brahma iti Samanadhikaranyam. Equating the entire Jagat to Brahma, he says, meant for Prapancha Pravilapanartham. Is meant not to tell you that this Jagat itself is as real as the Brahma, but it is meant to Pravilapana, laya, extinction, ending of Jagat. Brahma cannot be Sarvam Jagat. And yet Shruti says, but it appears so. It is only to dismiss the Jagat and retain what always is Brahma. That's called Pravilapana. Pravilapana means laya. Laya means destruction. Now you may wonder how we can destroy the Jagat. Is it possible? You may destroy something, but it gets transferred to some other thing. Mud pot may break pieces, pulverized mud. It goes on. You can't totally destroy it. How do you say destruction? Here, pravilapana, laya, doesn't mean that actual destruction. It is what? Putting the Jagat out of range of your cognition. You know, there's an English statement saying, out of mind, out of sight. Is it not? Do you think is that so long as it is in your mind? Jagat is there because so long it is in your mind. And what is that? All your experience. from womb to the tomb. That is all your Jagat. That is what you experience as Jagat. Not what publicly available. Because publicly available Jagat is one and the same. But same Jagat is experienced by all in different varieties of. They are not one and the same. For one, it's a heaven. For other, it's a hell. Same Jagat. How you experience it because of your software of the past and what you are doing now. So therefore, see, pravilapana means laya. And if you want to know what is meant by such pravilapana laya, let us go to Anubhuti Prakasha, chapter 8, verse 63. It is Kaushik Upanishad, Indra Pratardana Samvada. Pratitikasya jagataha bhana bhava layaha mataha. Pravilapana, laya, ending, destruction of jagat. What it means that? Pratitikasya jagata. Of the jagat, which is pratitika. Pratitika means mental, projected by the mind. We are talking about the public world. Your world is projected by your mind. Pratitikasya jagataha bhana bhavaha. Bhanasya abhava. Abhava, absence of bhana, cognition. Experience means absence of experience or cognition of perceptible jagat is what? Layaha mata is considered laya. You are not talking of pralayas, etc. Ishvara only can do that. Our pralaya of our jagat. Samsara is because of our jagat. And it is all projected by mind. Can you not verify now? Your jagat is projection of your mind. What is your jagat? Sum total. All that you experience in the waking state, yes, plus all that you experience in the dream state, yes, plus all that you experience as nothingness and this thing in deep sleep. Is there anything even little more than this in your jagat? Sum total this. Are these not the projections and the states of mind? Your mind, with the help of sense organs and organs of action at the physical level, interacts with the world and what you experience as waking world, waker and all those. Your mind, antakarana, withdraws from the indriyas, bahyendriyas, mentally projects dream world. Your antakarana, the mind, withdraws its function, goes to its immediate cause, avidya, ignorance, remains. Nothing is experienced, including me. You don't anything at all, including yourself. That's the state. Is there any even little addition to this? Whose work it is? See, waking, dream, sleep are avasthas, states of your mind, antakarana. Buddhi, you call buddhi, you can mind, antakarana, you call. Who projects the jagat? Who withdraws the jagat? Your mind. So therefore, put it out of range of its experience, cognition, no Jagat at all for you. And that is what is called Laya. It is just like, this is a rope. You are seeing that person is a snake there. This is a rope, or that more precisely, that rope is snake. Not to tell that rope has become snake. Bring the light, put the snake out of cognition, experience. What remains is what? Rope only. So this keep in mind. When Shruti says everything is Brahma, Sarvam Brahma, Purusha eva idam Vishwam, then what? Samanya Prapancha Pravilapanartham. Put it out of the range of mind and verify yourself. The Purusha, Brahma, free from this. And that is what Swarupa. For that purpose. So therefore, we should know this very well. So this entire Jagat is what? See, look here. You need not go to Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Make your mind dwell on this truth. I'm seeing, I'm hearing, I'm tasting, I'm touching. Everything is what? Brahma, in the sense. All this is possible because the existence Brahma Chaitanya, which is the Anubhava Swarupa, Nyapti Swarupa. Itself is experience. See, many people even they teach Vedanta. But unfortunately, this phrase, Anubhava Swarupa, is not properly understood. The other day I was talking to one brahmachari. Is that something? I have to point out. Don't you say that Surya, sun is what? Prakasha Swarupa. Is it not? What does it mean? It is light by itself, independent of anything else. Moonlight is not so. Moon is Paraprakasha. Depends on the light of the sun. Sun is self-luminous. When you say self-luminous, that luminosity is its very intrinsic nature, not borrowed from anything else. So when you say Anubhava Swarupa, that Anubhava nature is the intrinsic nature, not borrowed from anything. Otherwise, many times I've pointed out. Presently, Jiva as a samsari undergoes all varieties of wanted, unwanted experiences. Exactly. Technically, we can say 24/7, we are undergoing the experience of what is called as Sopadi experiences. So experience with the Upadis, means to say experiences with physical body, subtle body, the ignorance. Agreed? You came to Vedanta, you inquired, and you found that this is all handiwork of mind. This mind getting preoccupied in the external world projects all these things. Mind withdrawn, it falls back on its true nature, Chaitanya Atma. So, what did you do? You withdrew it. And you are what you are. Why? Project stopped. Of course, for this, lot of efforts will be required. But to begin with, in and through all experiences, know that the basis Chaitanya, which provides you experience, is always there. And if you say no, when all these mental projections are removed, there is no anubhava. You are landing in a blasphemous condition. What is it? So long as upadhis are there, gross body, subtle body, ignorance, you get experience. If you have withdrawn from them, no experience. Means what happens? Atma is principle of experience when the upadhis are there. And when upadhis are not there, Atma, no experience is what? Jada. Atma becomes inert. Which Vedanta is it? Better don't take to Vedanta. You will become inert. If at all you succeed in withdrawing. That is वो बात अलग है. You are landing in absurdity. With upadhi, we have got experiences mixed with upadhi. Like no chocolate along with the child, along with the wrapper, no silver paper. Sweet bitter, sweet bitter. That's what 24/7 we are experiencing Atma. Mixed with all samsara songs. Declutch from this Jagat, only chocolate, sweet. So, such statements are meant to prapancha pavilapana, put out of range of your cognition all this. So, what remains is Satyam Brahma. Now, what is that Brahma? Namely, not what Brahma. What is that Vishwa? Idam Sarvam Vishwa. What is Vishwa? Jagat. Karma Tapa. Karma means karma phalas. Tapaha means upasana and upasana phalas. You are all software of transmigration, and how you conduct yourself in the life is because of what? Karma phalas and upasana phalas. Kathopanishad says, Yatha karma, yatha shruti. Yatha shrutam. Yatha karma, yatha shrutam. You are taking the embodiments after embodiment in Janma Marana, Janma Marana, Janma Marana in accordance with Yatha karma, your karma phalas. Yatha shrutam, your upasana phalas. Now look here. When you say upasanas, it need not necessarily be the upasanas stored in the Shastras, and the Vedas or Smritis. Anything that you think of constantly and consistently is your upasana. Upasana. Everyone does upasana. Of what differs? Money, wife, husband, children, power, possession, properties. Upasana done or not? Always. Shastra says some other upasana, either Vedic or Smarta. So, karma tapaha, entire jagat is reduced to the result of karmas and upasana phalas. tapaha. This being so, karma and tapaha is not the feature of Brahma. Karma and tapaha is something inert. It fits in the category of drishya jagat, perceptible world. And because it belongs to perceptible world, nasham, destructible. Brahma is not destructible. So therefore, Brahma is paramrutam, paramam amrutam. There is nothing superior to it. The most exalted Ananda Swarupa. Amruta means ever existent also, immortal. So that is how. Why? Vishwa is karma and upasana, tapaha, destructible. Ever existent is this Brahma only. Now, this being the truth, so the entire Vishwa being the product of karma padas and upasana padas, which comes and goes, inert in nature. Brahma is distinct from that. It is paramritam and means Brahma is paramrita. Entire jagat also is in reality, not as it obtains. In reality, paramritam. This is what is called as Badhita Samanadikaranya. Samanadikaranya, both are the same, but from one that is feature is to be discarded. Snake is rope. Remove the nama rupa snake. What remains is that removal is badha. What is badha? Not destruction. Destruction is of the entity which was for a while and now it is no more. Like mud pot is destroyed because mud pot was there, now it is not there, it's broken. Badha means important thing. Discovery of the fact that it is not there in 3 periods of time. It was not in the past. It is not truly in the present. It will not be there in the future. I've given this definition many times. Trikala sattva bodha. Trikale api asatvam. The past, present, and future are the 3 periods of time. Truly doesn't exist. That's what badha. So badhita samanadikaran means the jagat is badhita. Truly not there, but presently it appears to be there. It was not, it shall not be ever, but now appears to be there, therefore truly it is not there. Those who listen to Mandukya Karika, I can say, Adavante Jayannasi Vartamane Pitatata. In the beginning which was not there, at the end which is not there, in between it appears to be there, but truly not. So this is what Bhajita Samanadikaran. This should be known. And that being the case, your perception, your interaction with the Jagat itself can be taken for meditation. In and through all Nama, Rupa and experience you undergo, what is that basis? Brahma Paramrutam. Without that, you can't gain experience. Without that, you can't gain knowledge. You are aware of it. You are experiencing Sukha Dukha, whatever it may be. Brahma, 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 Brahma. But the problem is, We are so much preoccupied. We are so much carried away by what is experienced in terms of Nama Rupa that Brahma is totally out of sight. Even told by Shastra, the big problem to accept it. Because quite contrary to what we are experiencing, how is it possible? They say, this person is mad or what? The Jagat is not that exists. एक थप्पड़ दे उसको मालूम हो जाएगा उसको. So therefore Shastra when it says, you should know in what sense it says. That's why Shraddha is indispensable to begin with. At the end, you verify it. How Shastra points out. Therefore, the person who etad yaha veda, the person, a mumukshu, a seeker, etad veda, what is that? This fact, what is that? I am this paramrita, not Vishwa. Your body also is the Vishwa category one. I am this paramrita. So that is one who, and where is it available? This paramrita Brahma, nihitam guhayam. It is placed, it is concealed. Where? Guhayam. Guha. Cave. Whose cave? Bhashakara says, Sarva Praninam, of all beings. Acha, where is my cave? Where is your cave? Somewhere there. I think we should ask surgeons, those who are thorough in anatomy. ये cave किधर है बाबा बताओ हमको. उसमें ब्रह्म है उधर. And that is I. Where is that cave? That cave is your antakarana. What is cave? Something is inside but not seen. As if it what? Hides. Sarvapramana nitam guhaya in antakarana. How come? Your antakarana, which antakarana consists of manabuddhi ahankara chitta, means thoughts, vrittis. In and through the vrittis, what is that? The vrittis of varieties, various types. Are you experiencing or not? There is not a single thought, vritti, antakarana vritti, which has cropped up in the antakarana mind and you have not experienced. Is not possible. You may not remember. You have undergone experience. So therefore, in and through this vritti, this Purusha is hidden. How come? You are, because of your present value structure, carried away by Nama Rupa. What type of experience with what type of features? You are carried away by the features of experiences, but you are not aware of the Chaitanya Purusha which makes you undergo that experience. Let us do one thing now. We can be surgeons now. Surgery करेंगे. How surgery करेंगे? Look. Pick up one thought from your life. Let us say a thought which give you most misery. most sorrowful. You have picked up the one most sorrowful thought from your life. Or pleasurable also, but less sorrowful. Now tell me what all this thought consists of. You have to say that sorrow akara antakarana vritti. Thought having the feature of that sorrow plus chaitanya, purusha. How come? Because that sorrow akara antakarana vritti is inert in nature. The product of the subtle aspects of food I have assimilated, which go in the making of thoughts, which is made known by this knowledge principle, this self-experiencing principle, Chaitanya. So therefore, your sorrow presented to you through sorrowful thought consists of inert thought having the form of sorrow plus Chaitanya. You shift your attention from sorrowful thought to Chaitanya. Thought gets discarded. What remains is Chaitanya. Other way, your attention is totally fixed on the sorrow feature of the thought. Chaitanya is out of your cognitive range. So it depends on you where you focus your attention. Today, we are focusing our attention on the Vishaya features, the features of Drishya Jagat, because our interest is there. Why your interest is there? Because your concept is that udhar se maja milega. Let's get happiness from there. We'll get away from the sorrow. Number one, I don't know the Chaitanya is there or not. If it is there, let it be there. वो कुछ करता नहीं है. It doesn't give us problem. Is it not? That's why Viveka. Atma Anatma Viveka. Withdraw from there. Focus here. You are Paramananda Sarupa. So therefore, Guhayam Nihitam. Of all pranis living in the Antakarana, concealed. Because you are carried away by the Nama Rupa Anubhava. You are totally impervious about this Chaitanya, which is your basis, which you are truly you are. That is, in general, what is called as Buddhi Guhaya. You are Antakara. And that Buddhi Guha, Antakarana, which because of your attention being totally focused on it, denies you the cognition of Chaitanya, what applies to Buddhi Guha, otherwise called as Vijnanamaya Kosha, applies to Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, of course Vijnana Kosha, and Anandamaya Kosha. In this end, at level of each koshas, our true Swarupa is denied for us. Universally, why? We are carried away by the notion that this kosha is me and we don't know what the Chaitanya is. That is what we do. Annamaya kosha is I, take a physical body as I. Pranamaya kosha, prana as I, mana as I, vijnana, buddhi as I, ignorance as I. So therefore, this guha begin with prominent level, antakarana, buddhi guha. But all five koshas, yo vedani tanguhaya, Taittiriya, that buddhi guha, but more precisely, all five sheets, koshas, nihitam, see now. Have you got guha, koshas, buddhi? Never mind, बुद्धि में कुछ है क्या नहीं है, लेकिन बुद्धि है ना, even idiotic बुद्धि विज्ञान में क्वेश्चन निहितम, and one who discovers this Purusha Akshara is my Swarupa. What he get? Saha Somya. Somya is the word addressed to Shaunaka. Don't forget Guru, who is the Guru Shishya. And who is the Guru? Angirasaha, not Angihi. Angi is the higher level. So Angirasa tells Shaunaka, Somya, oh my dear. See, this shows the relation between Guru Shishya. Both used to care for others. So, what does he do? Avidya granthim vikarati. Avidya granthi. Not of this avidya. K-naughty. Granthi. Gat. This gat, no, knots are of different types. There are certain knots, you can't unknot it. Kya hai? Brahma gat. In our language, local language, Brahma gat. You can't do it. There are others, no? Book release. Pull the ribbon. Open. So like that, say, avidya granthim. What do you mean by this granthi knot? That avidya, which is very dense now, clustered, pakka, which has become so intense. Upar wala nahi hai. No, like this, no. A burning charcoal. Whatever that goes. Not like that. Thick, intense. So that is what which has become very intense in terms of what? Its product. What are product? Kartrutva, bhoktritva. Superimposition of wrong notions. I am the doer, I am the experiencer, I am the enjoyer, I am the sufferer. That's why it become what? Very intense, not simply. So that is what? So means adhyasa. So vikarati, nasheti, throws out. Yeah. After death, no. Iha. While living. Because he is aware of the Swarupa Paramanga. Bondage, he did not do anything, bondage drops off. But conduct yourself on the guidelines of Shastra. Thereby, prepare your mind, whereby all obstructions are eliminated. You remain what you are. You need not do anything at all. All you have to do is what? Get rid of these obstructions. And start from where? Come on, tell me. Viveka Vairagya. Same gramophone record. Because if Viveka Vairagya is not there, your mind is free around the world. That mind cannot know this. So, fine. Means, what you mean to say is, Akshara Purusha is free from all these upadhis, beginning from gross body, subtle body, causal body. It is nirupadhika, not sopadhika with upadhis as we experience 24/7. Then, means its nature is free from all these rupas, nama rupa. How to know that now? This much is true from what you have said. We must know this. We must become what? Etadyo Veda. The one who knows this directly, we have to become. How? How can it be known? So that is what now. Listen. First be aware of this Swarupa, of this Purusha Akshara, which is your Swarupa. Avisannihitam guhacharam nama mahat padam atraitat samarpitam ejat pranat nimishat cha yadeta janatha sadasad varenyam param vijnana yad varishtham prajana. Know this way. This is its Swarupa. What is it? Avihi. This Purusha Akshara, Brahma is what? Avihi. What is Avihi? Prakasha Rupa. What is Prakash Rupa? Not physical light. What is light? It makes you know things which are not seen in the darkness. Reveal the thing by eliminating darkness. So here it is the very knowledge principle. But mind you, not opposed to ignorance. Physical darkness disappears the moment the physical light is brought. Likewise, the presence of Jnapti Swarupa, Atma, doesn't end the ignorance. If that were the case, no bondage at all. It makes you experience that ignorance also. I am ignorant. How do you know? I am ignorant thought is made known by who? Chaitanya. Brahma only. So therefore, what is to be done? A vritti should be brought which displaces or ends the ajnana vritti. Just a physical light ends the physical darkness. Wherein that vritti which makes you aware of what you are in true nature, that ends the ignorance. So therefore here, avihi, very jnana swarupa, which makes you know even the ignorance. Where is it now? उसको पकड़ना पड़ेगा. Sannihitam. Sannihitam means very proximate, most close, most proximate. Samipastham. What is it? This is what? Samipastha. Do you agree? Very close, should you know or not? Now let us see. How it is Samipastha? How it is very close? I think I will keep it for next time because we have to find out how this Prakash Sarupa Avi Brahma is most close. Most close to what? Our life. What do you mean by our life? All experiences. Is it not? Life means what? Continuous flow, non-cessant flow of our experiences. And experiences are varied. Seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, thinking, getting frightened, insulted, varieties of experiences. All this flows in and through all these, which is very proximate. Can you think? What is it? Which makes all these experiences, perceptions possible. What you hear, I've already given. I'm not waited for next time. What you see, what you hear, what you taste, what you touch, what you smell, what you think, what you're afraid of, what you want, what you don't want, what you enjoy, what you suffer, in and through the one who makes possible all these experiences, Chaitanya. Your conscious principle. That can you deny it? Is it far from you? And yet it is far. How? In terms of ignorance. Mind is preoccupied where? What we are experiencing. What enables experience with the most proximate, we are not aware of at all. Whose problem is it? Whose mistake? Your mistake. The reason is the cause is there for that. Your value structure. Absence of vairagya. See, avihi sannitam, and yet it is denied to us or is not available because of this buddhi guha, panchakosha guha, where our real nature gets discarded and we take whatever not there is me as such. So we say that is guhacharam nama mahatpadam. See, of course, I am going in detail, but you should closely follow this. Otherwise, what is this Swami is going on and on and on. If you don't know this marma means what is the marma? Crux of it. What Vedanta is. Yes, we have to repeat. Why no? At least one time or other you will pick it up. That's why Shravana, repeated Shravana is necessary. Nothing new. But you are not available many times. Even available, again, good old habits. So therefore it should be repeatedly exposed. One day or other you will get it. Same thing from different standpoints. It depends on the liking of the or the mental texture of the seeker. One method may appeal, other may not appeal. Other method may not appeal to that person. Personal likes are there. That's why Shastra repeats. So we'll see that. So how it is so proximate and yet gets denied.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्ताम् न्यायेन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यम् लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ